Hey folks, I'm MysteriousJG and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect Andromeda. I was saying in the last video how excited I was that I was going to have like a completely lazy day of just LPing and getting in a bunch of Mass Effect Andromeda stuff. And in fact, it's now evening time and the whole day slipped away from me. And while I had a nice, fun, lazy day, I'm barely going to get any Mass Effect played, but it's alright, folks. It'll be okay. So we're going to go talk to various people we didn't talk to. PB, Lexi... Johnny Ringo, you know, those guys. I feel like we've talked to most of the people, and of course, even Suvi and Super Colo should have stuff to say, just because when a new actual plot mission occur. I don't think there are any vid calls worth taking. No. Talked to Liam to close out the last video, so let's get down to where we can talk to our doctor. That's not this way. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? No, wait, this is the right way. This is the right way. So the doctor will be over here somewhere. She'll have a boring-ass conversation. Slow turn. Stare.
Okay.
She's got nothing.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Wow. Like the whole fact that we just did that main plot mission didn't do anything. See you later, Harry. See you later, Harry. We already spoke to to Cora, obviously. So, yeah, who the hell is left? Was it really just going to be, PB? Like, I was thinking, who do we have left other than the people on the main deck, the bridge, and we've got PB. Who's in the same general direction. So, yeah, coming back and talking to Lexi was a waste of time. Go figure. There's never anybody in the galley. Let's take a check and see if there's any zany new fun stuff on the crew info board. Comparative Religious Study Meetup. We did these on the Nexus, and they were always fun and interesting. Bring your own text to study, or just come listen to others discuss theirs. Sign up below so we have a rotation for coffee. Subi. Got Jal and Kalo have signed. Nobody else gives a crap. Well, Suvi. Oh, Suvi, the atheist who wants everyone to come and have religious discussions. As long as she's not being like a, Oh, I'm blanking. I thought I've got several famous obnoxious atheists. I'm kind of like a quasi-atheist agnostic myself. Like, when I've been told before, agnostics are just atheists, no balls. And I'm like, I guess I can kind of see that. But I'm kind of in that realm. But no, like when people like just get in your face about being atheist, it's obnoxious. And I'm thinking of, well, there's Penn Jillette, of course. But who are the other two famous? The Kids in the Hall guy who's an atheist, and the guy who... I'm blanking on his name, even though I really enjoy a lot of his comedy that he's done. The dude who was like famous for hosting the Golden Globes and being kind of an asshole. And Garn, word of the day. Vesagara. Uprooted people. Used to speak impolitely of those from the Milky Way. Say Vesagara. Not as bad as it could be, spelled like it's sneered. It is used mostly by the Rokar. To be fair, one doesn't get more uprooted than being a galaxy away. Is it Vesagara or Vesagara? Yeah, whatever. Ricky Gervais. Why can I not remember his name? Famous obnoxious atheist, Carl Pilkington.
Hey, PB.
Hold that thought. Sit tight. I'll be right back.
Are you gonna get attacked by this thing?
Don't worry. I'm not springing anything terrible on you. Actually, you be the judge. I'm just going to come out with it. I want you, Ryder. More than friends, more than lovers. I want strings. All the strings. If you don't want the same thing, I know how uncomfortable it would be to say it to my face. So, at the beep, just let me know. Do you want to be with me? For real? Either way, join me in the meeting room, huh? Beep.
Wow, this is super awkward. But we kind of said we were trying to get together with Cora, and she's really freaky. I feel pretty bad about this. I don't know. We had like stopped flirting with her a long time ago. But hey, whatever's going on in her head is going on in her head.
PB, let's just be friends, okay?
So, the reason I wanted to talk to you all
Is that I'm not having sex with the writer.
Did you mutiny and jettison, Ryder?
No such luck. He just showed up.
No such luck. What's Alderston?
Never thought I'd see PB having trouble getting a word in.
Maybe I'm rubbing off on them. I just want to say, whether you all know it or not, I've had one foot out the door since I got here. And, well, that's gonna stop.
Because both feet are going out the door?
I'm proud and happy to be part of this team. This family. That's really it.
Okay.
Oh, come on, Cora, don't be a
About time
bitch.
you caught up, kid.
Yeah, you're one of us, whether you like it or not.
Well, great. So, my place is an utter mess. Who wants to help me clean it up?
It's not that big,
They
there's
got
no
the
room.
stove on.
I'm making ice.
It's an ungotten holiday.
Reports don't file themselves.
Helping Liam make ice.
But
We could help her clean, but she'll probably jump us. Well, that was kind of sad. We just got done rejecting her. Although, by the clever use of that device of talking to Pac, they didn't have to have the cinematics play out differently. See if anyone has anything to say about that.
Pathfinder?
Nope.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Poor Lexi wasn't even invited. Well, I mean, neither were any of the non-squad member characters. But let's go talk to her again now that we've rejected. Now that she's poured her heart out to another being for the first time, apparently, and we rejected her. Let's see what she has to say. Poor PB.
hey, are you okay? I shudder to think what the Archon meant.
I was going to talk about your proposal,
I heard
but
you had to die to get out of a trap. I think of myself as daring and death-defying, but you?
did what I needed to do. I'm very competitive.
I did what I had to get us out of there.
You're made of strong stuff, Ryder. Just don't get yourself exalted, okay? That asshole means to ketify us all.
Would you still
Can't
love
let
me
that
if I was catified?
But he's close. He's almost figured out Krogan. It's the scariest thing. Ugh. Let's talk about something else, okay?
Yeah, I don't want to flirt with her now. That would just be an asshole move.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
That was super awkward, though. She runs out and leaves you with a, proposing to get serious from her robot.
Hey, yeah. What's shaking?
And then she just acts
Thanks for
normal
chatting.
for the rest of the game.
We'll talk again later.
You know it.
You know what? I want to try something. I think that was our official opportunity to choose her, and we didn't take it. So I just want to see what happens if we flirt with her now.
Hey, yeah. What's shaking?
Because it seems like she should
I like
tell us
it
to
when you
fuck
flirt.
off.
I wouldn't want you to stop.
Have I flirted with you? Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless. It relaxes me.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
That was obnoxious. Well, I don't want that one stupid move to suddenly screw up our fated encounter with the only heterosexual female human that we could possibly romance. It's like, yes, if you are a male player and a heterosexual and you're not into interspecies, you are given one option in this game. As it happens, I like Cora. She's, by this game's standards, an okay character.
I need a break. Do you need a break? Let's go for a break.
Have you had your break today?
Care for some tea, Ryder?
Why is he
love a cup.
lounging all sexfully?
It's a cultivar originating in Sumatra. My own personal stash. Once I run out,
Mm-hmm.
that'll be it for Earth tea.
You didn't bring any seeds?
I keep having these thoughts. I'm never gonna taste this again. I'm never gonna see that again.
Eh, makes sense.
You're not the only one, Subi. I have those senseless thoughts all the damn time.
Totally senseless, though.
And do they bother you?
It's natural. You'd have to be made of stone not to miss home sometimes.
The universe is like a giant tapestry.
I'm going to ignore what
I
you
love
just said.
following its threads, but it distracts me from the whole picture.
Oh, you want to hide a tree? You put it in a
My
forest.
family was right there, but I was too occupied by the abstract to appreciate them.
Science is important. You're here because of family. When you're here, you're family.
From everything you've told me, you're here because of your family.
They sucked,
Your
so you
love of
wanted to get away
science,
from them.
Doesn't that come from them? Aren't you with them every time you chase down a new
Yeah,
discovery?
literally, no, I'm not.
Ryder, that's beautiful.
It's a load of
My
shite,
mother
though.
made the implant in my head,
Sorry.
and my father created the AI that uses it.
Yeah, I believe they were involved in my creation, too, but I've never really studied biology. No, that was sweet. So, basically we just came up and hung out in the captain's quarters because it's the only place with room for people to actually be comfortable. Alright, let's go back up there and talk to her now again and see that she has nothing to say. Well, my break's over.
Feeling all right. You were clinically dead for a few seconds.
I have been clinically
I
dead
didn't
for
even
years.
know a Sam could do that.
Our Sam can. He rocks.
Our Sam's special.
I have to compliment him all the time or it'll shut down my brain.
Worked out well, didn't they? Anyway, thank you, Sam, for saving Ryder's life.
Thank you, Sam, for saving my life.
I should
For
get back.
saving our
Sounds good.
life. I don't remember the words, but that's how can you hear "Thank you, Sam, for saving his life" without flashing straight to riding with death?
What's going on?
What's shaking?
I should get back to things.
How's it hanging?
Sounds good.
All right, Superclo. Last but not least, Superclo is by no stretch my least favorite character. He's just the one that we happen to get to last. So let's see what Superclo makes of everything. I'll give Superclo credit for this. Like, he's a bit sentimental for a Solarian. I don't associate them with being sentimental. But at the same time, like, he broke down and made peace with Gil, who was continuing to be a dick throughout their rivalry. Gil, there was no meeting halfway. Kello just, went and met on Gil's side of the chasm so that the team could move on. And you have to respect that. If you're the kind of person who, respects stubborn... Never mind, I'm getting too serious in my own thoughts here.
A real victory. Our arc back at the Nexus. I'd almost given up hope.
But now, it's on, motherfuckers! He really doubted me, motherfucker.
The Ket won't touch the Parchero again. The militia will see to that.
Oh, that's right, he should
It's
be
horrible
happy
to
about
think of
that.
Solarians in Ket hands, but at least our Pathfinder made it. Thank you, Ryder. I mean it truly. If you ever need a favor, just ask.
Your opinion on the others.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I think that PB needs to read a few safety manuals.
Okay, well, thank you. That was the favor, for you to give me one more opinion on the crew.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
No. If I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
Tell me something else about the ship.
No,
O'Connell, our systems designer, was running a power distribution model.
We've heard this,
How
haven't
power
we?
moves through the ship. But he forgot to lock his terminal, and we...
Yeah, okay.
For 2 days, poor O'Connell was convinced that turning on all the
I guess we'll talk to him one more time in case there's another
What can I
unique
do for
intro.
you?
There is not, so.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Thank you for rescuing the Maraschino Cherry, or whatever our ship was called, the Pachero. The Pachinko, the erotic Pachinko ship. So even though we were probably supposed to have left the system, we're still here. Wait, was the Arc Pachero was still here? Arc Pachero was survived its encounter with a Veracon intact. It is currently undergoing final system checks before leaving a rendezvous with the Nexus. I thought it jumped out at the end of the mission. I thought that's how we escaped from... Did we cause the Archon's flagship to jump? Alright, maybe I've completely misunderstood how that mission left, but it seems like we've got a big old inconsistency here. Well, let's go... Let's leave the Pachero. Let's leave the Katar. Hopefully the Ket won't just attack again as soon as we leave. And we'll land on Eos. We'll see what's shaking there. Oh, damn it, this is Eladin. Cora Harper, a Foundation. And I think this is where we officially, irreversibly get Cora to be our love interest and no longer have to worry about accidentally answering Pac's romantic entreaties on PB's behalf the wrong way. I suppose I should have retained a save and answered yes to see what happens.
Pythias system, Omavios, and Prodromos.
It's kind of a no-brainer, isn't it? That would be something to showcase in an LP, even if I don't intend to go with that. Alright. It shouldn't take long. Let me throw down a manual save and... I mean, we have our canon path, but normally if there's a chance without going to huge amounts of extra trouble to see different decision points, I try to do that because it just seems like, probably only going to play through this game once for the interwebs. I should try to show off different stuff. Doesn't really matter which one I choose as long as it's not too recent. Because it's not like we're not going with this, so I don't have to worry about, did I choose the correct dialogue options with Liam before choosing to romance what's her face? Oh geez, I don't even know if this was...
Hey there, got a sec?
Sure.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again
That
later.
might still have been
You know
too
it.
early an autosave. No, not that. I think this is the manual save that we used to start this recording session, so this one can't be too early, can it? We will see. Yeah, I was thinking we'd at least get off the ship before this video is over. We're more than halfway through now. So I think we will at least get off the ship. That's something. Oh. This is just before I flirted with her.
Hi there. Just checking in.
What's up?
There really been that many
Thanks.
autosaves since then? Wow, because I thought this was... I thought I'd gone back quite a few save slots there. Manual save... Manuals. This should be the save when we first completed the mission. Nothing should have happened, dialogue-wise. I think that's why it's marked mission save. And we should be able to fast track to PP. Yeah, we haven't even spent the fucking AVP, so this has got to give us the option. We haven't checked our emails. There we go.
Hey, PB.
Hold that thought. Sit tight. I'll be right back. Hello. Don't worry. I'm not springing anything terrible on you. Actually, you be the judge.
Because it kind of was.
I'm just going to come out with it. I want you, Ryder. More than friends, more than lovers. I want strings. All the strings.
I want to have your blue tentacle head
If you don't want
babies.
the same thing, I know how uncomfortable it would be to say it to my face. So, at the beep, just let me know. Do you want to be with me? For real? Either way, join me in the meeting room, huh?
Let's be together. Let's be together tonight. Together. Sorry, I would not have made it in the police. Well, that was Sting's solo vehicle, I think.
The reason I wanted to talk to you all...
Uh-oh. Did you mutiny and jet?
No such luck. He just
I'm going to
showed
skip
up.
parts of this.
She did ambush me, but I survived.
No harm, no foul. Huh? I just want to say... I'm proud.
About time.
Yeah, you're one.
Well,
Think I left this.
I'm making...
It's an...
Helping.
but...
PB, I want to be with you. Only you.
But mostly Cora. Aw. That's sweet. And I wonder if we still get to get our email from Cora, because I was under the impression that the email Cora was sending was like launching the final part of her romance plotline, but maybe not. I think the next main plot mission might be the end game, so.
Hey, are you okay? I heard you had to die to get out of a trap. I think of myself as
It was a
daring and
trap.
death-defying, but you?
You are daring. I had upped my game.
Well, you win. Jackass. Just don't get yourself exalted, okay?
Can't let that happen.
Ugh. Let's talk about something else, okay?
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Don't make me blush. At least not in public.
Well, we're not in public.
This is a new side of you.
I want to show you all my sides.
Aww.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk.
Very
You know
sweet.
it.
Very sweet. Very, very cute. Adorable. Totes adorbs. But we had kind of decided that we were going to stick with our own species, so let's load up, having gently let her down. Because we did flirt with her a little bit at the beginning of the game. I figured it was safe to flirt a little bit and not have somebody throw themselves at you in robot form. Especially since she had asked for casual sex and we had declined. Although she'd made us promise no strings. So, I don't know, maybe that was like the big turn on for her was having someone decline casual sex. That just like blew her mind. I'll have to try that trick sometime. Oh, wait. I have not been given all that many opportunities recently. Wah, wah, wah. All right, so let's go to EOS and see if we can live vicariously through what one viewer has described as the soccer mom. We got the old lady soccer mom, sexy character. And it would be cruel to rub it in PB's face. So let's bring Vetra along, because I feel like we haven't used her in a while, though I could be completely wrong about that.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Game seemed to be frozen there, which was slightly worrying. And weird noises. So that's reassuring. Okay, so Cora's Dealy Whopper. Oh, itself. It's not even like a nearby deal. So we'll fast travel to it. I guess she wants to set up a nice home on the lake now that the radiation levels are low. There's still killer monsters out here and occasional cat ambush parties. I'm not sure what has to happen in a...
We knew Promise would die. All we could do is watch it happen.
But I thought Promise was a new type of spread. At this point, I don't see, like, Promise is still pretty intact. I think they really ought to consider, like, putting it, you know, getting it going again. The reason it fell apart is because of the radiation levels, right? Come on. Let me fucking through. Can you imagine us living together out here, Cora, taking relaxing drives in this environment?
My sensors are detecting cat technology, Pathfinder.
Damn it. See, I guess maybe this is connected to... Yeah, maybe, like, this mission with Cora is not going to be all dialogue after all. Yo, the Kett are fighting, enemies. Let's see if we can help the, monsters defeat the Kett. Ah, Heath shot first, so now I feel good about attacking them.
Took one out.
Get ready to fight.
Should be like a cat left, and yeah. We get a tiny little bit of experience that probably wasn't worth having. Because I thought for a minute this might be somehow connected to the actual thing we're here to do, but it wasn't. It was just a random encounter. That tree looked like it might be a plot deal. Hell, it might still be.
Here, ready to see what I've got?
Can we do it while there are monsters in, nearby? Why did she think we were coming here? She does cut a fine figure in that spacesuit, though.
Project?
Not far.
Yoda, not
The
far.
old outpost site.
Oh, it is that
They
tree.
left a few things behind.
We were right here. Why did we drive away from it and then walk it?
Whoa, steady.
Thanks.
Thanks for making me feel like a helpless princess just for a moment.
Can't lead the way unless you...
Spoil sport.
You know I rejected PV and her robot for you?
Soil converter. No remnant terraformer, but it makes sandy dirt into something useful. Eventually.
That's kind of like what I'm trying to do with you.
Add seeds, some rain, and you've got a garden.
It won't bloom for years. Yeah. You're such a romantic, writer.
That's right. You wanted a garden of your own.
It'll take years. I might not even see it. But that's okay.
Can I help fertilize it?
Asari think in centuries. Lay a foundation, then step away. Let it grow into something you might never expect.
Yeah, but they live for millennia, so they can
Pathfinder
do that.
training was my foundation. Gave me a whole galaxy of directions I could go.
And I came to another galaxy.
I don't need someone else's plan. Just a good beginning. The first seeds of a garden.
What I'm saying is I need your seed.
Or someone I need in my life.
Let's just be friends. I haven't saved recently enough. Now I want to see what happens. But no, we've been trying for this for a while. Let's seal the deal here.
Someone you need. I could get used to hearing that.
I'm only saying it once, that's face.
I'll have Sam make a recording.
I want to keep hearing it from you.
No,
You will.
not an option.
But first,
And then she shoots you in the gut. It's a surprise betrayal for no real reason.
ready? 1.
What are we actually doing? Oh, this is like magical pixie dust that turns sand into soil. Smells like bacon. Is that was like a renegade interrupt? We could just stand there and like not kiss her after all that nonsense? Hey, thanks for giving us her privacy there. That was very kind of you, Vetra. So I think that's it. I think that's what we're going to get. I suppose there might be an actual sex scene later in the Mass Effect style of you see naked people's shoulders and then it fades to black. Like I'm not like expecting. I'm not looking forward to like a super hot Mass Effect sex scene. I'm just like, oh, good job. You eliminated the enemies who didn't exist. I'm just thinking that like I don't know whether that formally means that she was our love interest or not yet. was just interested to see if we could explore that thing. It looked for a while like it was going to let us. Alright, well, it's pretty much time to call it a video here. So let's go ahead and call it a video here. And when we come back, we can probably go to the Nexus. I want to go to the Nexus and do the plot stuff there. And we can probably do that safely without advancing things to the point where we're under time pressure. There's definitely more side quests on Eladin that seemed vaguely important, like, you know, get Dr. Okir's research to help the Krogan and blah, 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 that I know are not main game connected, but feel like they should be. And I do want to do the mission on that chain about learning about your enemy.
Ryder, Lexi was looking.
I guess we're talking to Lexi. She had nothing for us last time.
You have new email.
We got a new email, probably because of, I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out next time on the MysteriousJG. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.